What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Mickey's Munchies. Today we're here at A Touch of Disney.
So we're gonna head all around California Adventure, try out all the different food and drinks that they have, and just have a great day here. So we're gonna head over to the marketplace now to put in our order, and we will see you guys in a bit.
So if you want to order food, it's a bit of a complicated process. You can't just walk up to a stand and actually get food. So you can mobile order using the Disneyland app and scanning the QR codes, which are stationed at every ordering spot throughout the park. But you can also go to a marketplace stand and actually order all of your food in one shot, and it makes it a lot easier actually to go and get items when you want them. So we'd highly recommend actually going to a marketplace stand and doing it. There's one located right when you walk in by Carthay, but there's also one located by Pixar Pier, kind of down yonder. And we're gonna head over there here in a little bit and order our food. What's up, guys? We're here at the Adorable Snowman, and we've got the new Dole Whip Swirl. So we've got pineapple on this side, lemon on this side. So this is new for A Touch of Disney. I'm gonna give this thing a try. It's actually really good. So you do get the taste of pineapple. Coming into this thing, I thought I was actually gonna taste more lemon, but you do get pineapple and you do get a perfect hint of lemon. So if you like both of those, you're gonna love this thing. This is also vegan for all of you that are vegan out there. There's no dairy in this item. So this is something you're gonna wanna try for sure. It's about 90 degrees today here in Anaheim, so this is a really refreshing way to cool off. I actually watched a roller coaster go behind me, which I haven't seen for a while. So, Adorable Snowman, Dole Whip Swirl. Alright guys, we were just at the Golden Dreams cart and we got ourselves some carbonara mac and cheese and some sweet and spicy wings. They actually have these at Trader Sam's, one of the bars we like to go to, and Sonoma Terrace. So I'm super excited to try them because I love these there, and I haven't been to Sonoma Terrace or Trader Sam's in
We've been to Trader Joe's
in forever. So we've got 4 wings here. There's actually not a lot of sauce on them. They're kind of dry looking with some black sesame. And then they have a spicy aioli to dip the wings in. So I'm gonna get in there and give this thing a try. Super tender wing. The sauce is really good. It's really tangy with a little bit of kick. I'm gonna dip it in the aioli and let you know how that is now.
There's a lot of sauce like in the bottom of the
I know.
tray.
They gotta get it all over the wing more though. Oh, that aioli is really good.
Pretty good?
I probably have it all over my
You have it all over your mouth.
But I guess this was a messy choice, but it's really good.
So I'm letting him eat that one.
I would totally get these. I mean, these are good. Maybe ask them to drizzle the sauce a little bit more on top, but I mean, overall it's a good wing. It's tangy and you get this really good sauce with it too. So I really liked it actually. I'd recommend. What do you think?
I'll try them in a minute, but they look really good. And then we got the carbonara mac and cheese. We've had this before here. It's usually at most of the food festivals. I think we had it at Food and Wine. There you go. But we always love Disney mac and cheese, so. There's a lot of breadcrumbs on top, some cheese, bacon.
Looks good. That bacon's pretty thick.
Oh yeah. Feels like we're back at Disney. There's actually like some red pepper on top too. There's a little bit of a kick to it. It's surprising, but it's really, really good. So these we knew would be 2 of our favorite things. We were excited to try both of these today, and they didn't disappoint. So I definitely recommend both of these. Bayside Brews to get a couple beers. It's after 12 o'clock, so we figured time for a beer, and it's so hot outside, so we needed a little break. I got the grapefruit sculpin. We love this one, we get it all the time.
And I got the Carl Straussopolis. It's a staple.
Yep, we always get these at the park, so.
They actually have this beer all the time. Cheers. And it is hot today. It's like 90 degrees. I feel like I'm actually at Disney World, not Disneyland. So these beers are super refreshing and a much needed break from walking around the park and eating some food.
But next, we will get more food.
More food.
We stopped over at the AP corner, which is right by Garden Grill, and you can pick up your Legacy magnet and a cute little button. There's a long line. The line is just to take a photo opportunity and obviously get your stuff. But if you just want to walk in, grab these two things, you just go right to the front, show them your Legacy pass, and go up to the tables, grab them, and you're on your way. So that's what we did. It was super easy, super fast, and now we're gonna go get some food.
So we've been coming to Pacific Wharf a very long time, and I don't know how I never got a margarita from Rita's. We always go. Have you?
Yeah.
I never got one before. This is my first time I think I've actually had one of these. But Carl Strauss is open over our shoulder as well, which actually has a better selection of beers than Bayside Brews. But they're all Carl Strauss beers. So if you're not a fan of Carl Strauss, go over to Bayside. But if you like Carl Strauss, they got about 6 beers on tap over there at the cart, and they're all pretty good. I'm a big fan of Carl Strauss out of San Diego. But what do you think of the margarita?
Fantastic. It's actually pretty strong.
I'm usually not a fan of the blended margaritas. I like the
Well, when it's 90 degrees out, you want a blended margarita.
Yeah, this one actually's got a little alcohol in it. So they're $11, but then you can get a higher end one for $13, which is pretty good as well. It's got a little floater on it. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Waiting another 20 minutes for our Bengal barbecue.
At least we know it's worth it, because we've had them before, and the skewers are fantastic. So
yeah,
we'll wait patiently with margaritas.
Margarita. All right, after 30 minutes waiting for our Bengal barbecue, it's finally here. Kelsey, what do we have?
So we got all 3 types of skewers. So the first one is the Banyan skewer. This is like the hot and spicy, and then there's the Bengal, which is
hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy. This one's in like a sweet sauce. This one's my favorite one. And then the chicken in a Polynesian sauce. So these are one of my favorite things to get over Disneyland. So I was excited that they are at this event.
Oh, we should mention too that they have the barbacoa tacos as well, which were at Food and Wine, which is a really good food item, but we didn't get them, but we know they're really good, so we would recommend those as well. If you don't want skewers, the tacos are really good too.
Yeah, we've just had them before, so we didn't want to.
Yeah.
Well, we've had these before too, but yeah, I'm gonna try these again.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So what are you trying? The sweet one?
The sweet one.
All right.
I'm using a fork and knife.
It's looking like it's a little overcooked to me.
Yeah, so the sauce is really good, but the meat is like super dry and overcooked. So I'm kind of disappointed. They're not as good as I remember from over in Disneyland. I mean, the sauce is still really good. That part I remember is good, but I don't know. Maybe not so much. Maybe try this one. I'll try the hot or the spicy one.
I'm gonna go with the spicy one now.
Yeah, over there, a guy came up to me and he looked at it, he typed it in, and then right away it was ready and went to the window.
That one better?
Yeah.
Better?
No, it's good.
Okay. Maybe mine was just
Super tender. Nice sweetness to it, but nice afterkick too. That was really good. And it wasn't overcooked. It's probably a medium.
Okay.
This is more of a medium well.
That's chicken.
All right. Really good.
Which one do you like better?
Chicken's tender. Sweet, tangy barbecue sauce with a little bit of kick after it. Really, really good. Steak's really good as well.
There were only only 2 pieces on the chicken one, and then 3 on both of the beef ones.
Yeah, which is kind of weird, by the way. But,
Yeah,
aren't they like the same price too?
I think so.
Yeah, pretty close in price, so that's kind of weird. But I'm gonna go with the chicken's probably better than the steak. I think that the chicken was more tender and had better flavor. The spicy steak was good, but not as good as the chicken.
There you go. Get the chicken skewer.
Chicken skewer sounds to be good. I'll wash this down with the rest of my margarita. Alright guys, we're over here at Sonoma Terrace, and I've got the grilled cheese that's famous from the Jolly Holiday Bakery, which is actually one of the best items you can really get at Disneyland because it's only $11.99, super cheap. This is a mini version of it. So I've got an ooey gooey grilled cheese I'm gonna dip in this tomato bisque. It's 90 degrees, so this is gonna be pretty hot. Good. Real good. You got a cheese blend in there, if you can see the different types of cheeses on it. The bread's nice and thick, good butter on the outside, and the bisque is really good as well. It tastes just like Jolly Holiday Bakery, so I'm super stoked to try this. I've not had it in over a year, but I would say this is definitely a must get.
At Sonoma Terrace, where he got the grilled cheese and the tomato soup, I got a glass of sparkling wine. I'm gonna just sit in the shade and enjoy this for a little bit.
I've got the s'more shake here at Smoke Jumpers. This was quite the process to get this thing. So we had to wait an hour for it to be ready. Once we actually used the mobile app to get here to go get it, I had to wait in another line to get it. So we were looking at about an hour and a half. This is a very popular item, and Smoke Jumpers seems to be one of the most popular places to go. So if you want that mac and cheese with brisket on it, or if you want this, plan ahead because it's gonna take a while. What we got here is a vanilla shake with some chocolate on the inside here, graham cracker around the rim. We got some toasted marshmallows, and then we've got some chocolate chips on top. I'm gonna give this thing a try. Wow, that milkshake is super thick. I'm probably gonna need to use a spoon. Here we go.
How much is that doggy in the window exactly? Well, find out yourself once and for all with a corn dog from Award Wieners. Yeah,
wow. So, milkshake's really thick, almost as thick as like a Frosty from Wendy's, but it's basically a vanilla shake with a little bit of chocolate sauce, so that's really good. I'm gonna take this marshmallow, get a little bit of this graham cracker. Oh yeah. Marshmallow's gooey. It's been fire roasted a little bit. This thing's good. This is a must get. This is my favorite thing I've tried all day today outside of the new Dole Whip Twist Pineapple Lemon. I think this is a must get. Highly recommend. Alright guys, I was at the Delish cart and I got the Walt's chili. So if you guys don't know, Walt Disney actually has a really famous chili recipe, which I've actually had before, but this is from the Delish cart, and we'll see how this thing stacks up. So we've got a meat chili with beans, some mixture of cheddar cheese on top, and some chives. Let's get in here and give it a try. I'm actually a fan of it. I was looking at it in the cup and I was like, this is gonna suck, but it's actually pretty good. It's not super spicy. It's got a lot of really good flavor to it. Lots of beans, lots of meat in there. I like it. Okay, one last bite. Good. All right, this is the grand finale, and I've heard this waffle is good. So, we've got a Mickey-shaped waffle, we got some strawberries, we got some blueberries, and we've got some homemade whipped cream. Here we go. The waffle's really good. I think they might have put vanilla or something in the batter because it's got a really good flavor. You mix that in with a little strawberry and some homemade whipped cream. It's really good. I mean, everybody says everything Mickey shaped tastes better, but this is legitimately good. Just as good as the waffles I would have at Chef Mickey's or at the Disneyland Hotel. I'm gonna have another bite. Great way to close out a fabulous day. See you guys later.
All right, so we are finishing up our day here at A Touch of Disney. We had a great time. It was really nice to be back in the park. Of the food items, I think our favorite was probably the grilled cheese. It's just nice to have that. It's something we love at Disneyland, so it was nice to have that here. And then the lemon pineapple swirl Dole Whip was fantastic. So definitely recommend both of those, but there are so many good options. You really can't go wrong with most of the food around here. So definitely recommend parking at the Anaheim Hotel. It was $10. I know the other parking lot is included in your ticket, but parking there was so much easier. You walked right in, and then we were able to kind of wait in line by the gates early and get in early. And then earlier in the day, mobile ordering seemed to be the way to go because most places you could just walk up and hit, order it and it was ready now. As it got later in the day, the time started to be a lot later. So we would look at some and it wasn't until like 2 hours later that you could get it. So at that point we started going to the market and we would order it from the market and then walk over and just do like the pickup on the market line, and that worked out better. So kind of depends on the time of day and how busy it is. But overall we had a great time. It was definitely a good event, and now that the park is allowed to reopen, we are excited to hopefully just be back and back to normal. So thanks for watching. If you liked this, hit subscribe, hit the like button. Sorry, my mask keeps falling off. And go check us out at Instagram. We are at Mickey's Munchies. See ya.